We start with an apartment fire that took a tragic turn overnight in Chesapeake. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Fisher. 3 people are dead. 6 others are injured after flames ripped through 3 buildings at a senior living complex. We've been updating this story with brand new information all day long on WAVY.com. Tonight, dozens of people are without a place to stay at the Chesapeake Crossing Senior Community Apartments. That's on Robert Hall Boulevard, where residents had to be evacuated at 4:30 this morning. 10 on your side's Kara Dixon starts our team coverage tonight outside the complex, where Kara, just up until a little bit ago, investigators were still out there trying to figure out how this all started.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Now, it's been a hectic day for both emergency crews and residents here on Robert Hall. Firefighters found 3 victims in different parts of the building. 6 other people, including 2 firefighters, were taken to the hospital. They are all in stable condition right now. Now, we spoke with many out here today, both people who live in the apartments and their family members, and they say they're just still shocked about what happened this morning. As Chesapeake fire crews spent the day investigating what happened here at Chesapeake Crossing Senior Apartments, residents are recalling the terror that unfolded before their eyes.
People was knocking on the door telling you that Chesapeake police, you need to evacuate, there's a fire.
Sharon Johnson says she was woken up by the sound of a big boom early this morning, but thought nothing of it until the door knocks came.
I could see the fire on the second side, the other side of the building, coming towards where I live.
Viewer video shows the heavy flames. Officials say the fire killed 3 people and sent 6 others, including 2 firefighters, to the hospital. More than 100 firefighters from Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Suffolk, and Moyock responded to the call and to help rescue the elderly residents.
Happened that I wasn't there, and I thank God that I wasn't.
Al Smith lives on the 3rd floor of the building that was severely damaged, but says he's lucky he wasn't home last night. He came back today to check on his belongings and his neighbors.
I've seen some of them, but some of them is not talking because they is upset for the shot that is happening and it spread so fast.
While firefighters are still working to answer questions about what started the fatal fire, residents are also asking what's next for them.
What damages is to it, and what, just things like that, what I'm gonna do.
Now, it's still unclear how many residents will be displaced because of the fire. A city inspector was out here earlier checking on much of the affected area to see which parts of that area is structurally sound. Reporting live in Chesapeake, Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.
Kara, thank you so much. And while the fire has left many families out of their homes tonight, other people put their lives on the line to make sure their neighbors made it to safety. 10 on your side's Maria Letta Valores continues our team coverage.
The residents of Chesapeake Crossing Apartments that we spoke with earlier today said this morning was just terrifying. But in the middle of all of that chaos, they managed to stick together.
Linda Jeanette isn't sure if it was restlessness or divine intervention, but whatever kept her up around 4 o'clock Saturday morning is what may have saved her life. Now with an image that's forever burned in her mind.
I could see outside the living room window, it was just lit up like a Christmas tree. So I opened the door and I said, oh my God, the thing from the elevator, the walkway, the whole side of the thing was just gone.
She's hooked up to an oxygen tank and had a stroke on her right side. But knowing many of her neighbors were still asleep, her own limitations were the furthest thing from her mind.
And I grabbed this and started beating on people's doors and windows to get them up, trying to make sure everybody was accounted for. It was just grace of God that I was able to walk.
Jeanette was one of many who boarded buses heading to Indian River High School, unsure of what comes next.
I really haven't set in yet, because everything I own is gone. It's just gone.
Knowing the doors she knocked on and the lives she saved, those are what can't be replaced. I'm Maria Letta Valores, 10 on your side.
And a few more notes about this fire. The Red Cross of Virginia says they served 135 people for lunch, 80 people for dinner tonight. Many people are still trying to get details about their loved ones at that complex. If you are one of those families, you can call 757-382-2489. Again, 382-2489. Also, if you'd like to help donate to the victims, you can do so through the United Way of Southampton Roads. This information and any new updates we get tonight and overnight, we'll post for you over on WAVY.com.